Right, we've got the package here coming through from Tecnifibre. Thanks to Steve and Lewis from Tecnifibre. We've got a few goodies coming through this time actually. Got a few grips to try out. I was surprised. We've actually got a few things to try. We've got a nice collection of grips here. Got the variety of the Pro Contact over grips and just the plain ones. Haven't used those, so I'll give them a try as well. And also the under grip. Got a few rackets because I wanted to try out the new ones, and we're actually going with them now because I couldn't find my older model, and this is probably the better one. So I'd also talk about the coaching. We've got some balls to try out. Got the red balls. These are cool. What else we got? Some orange balls as well. You see the tin. So a few things we can demo out as well with the rackets. Surprisingly, these are good. Got some competition balls as well. Got the yellow balls in. So Tecnifibre court. So these will be good to practice with, just to test all this stuff. And you're surprised. All the stuff, we've got green balls as well. So we've got all three that we can try for the kids coaching. So orange, red and green. We'll try those out when we go down to coaching and see how they are. And also when I got the demos, razor code was an interesting string that I tried. Nice string. So I got the 1.3 gauge and also the 1.2. It was a nice string when I was trying out the demo, so I'm going to give that another whirl to see how they go on the rackets when I try all three. Not sure what this is actually, I just unboxed it. Maybe let's have a look. Oh, cool, we've got a bit of a catalogue. There's our famous John Millman. As you can see, John Millman uses a Tecnifibre as well, so this is the racket we're looking at, the new XTC. So good to see we're on the same grinding page as him. So John Millman, and got the kit. So that we're going to be unboxing the racket we got. And that's the other string, black code, but I've only tried the razor code, but I could look at that. There is a good quality rackets, strings and bags. And it's a lot to fit in a package. Very generous. And I got some more balls here. So we had the other ones, the other yellow balls, but so these ones with the exceptional, these are the court balls, and these ones different. These are in the hard tin, the Grand Prix, or the X1. Though X1 balls, they're in a hard tin, so I assume they're both pressureless or competition balls, pressurized. So I'll give them a go as well. I actually haven't used those. I've used one of the Tecnifibres. I don't know which one it is, but maybe it was the X1s. They have used at tournaments before, so try those out. And what else we got? Good brochures. So the Fight Smart brochure 2018-19 goes through everything. We've got Medvedev as well, uses Tecnifibre, so it's a relatively small brand here in Australia, but there is a lot of players that do use it. It's a great one to try it if you're interested. So it is a French company, and as you can see, going to the brochure, cool bag, great colours. There's always a lot of good selections and colours with Tecnifibre. I'll go through this in more detail later, but see, it's surprising, I didn't actually realise the amount of strings. We've got a lot of strings to try here actually, so just got the razor codes there, but this would be interesting to try it as well. So you see the polyester string, the razor code, and the ones we saw at the front, black code, which we saw with Millman. Accessories, got those grips to try. And here's the balls I was talking about, so we see the premium balls, so we see these are the X1s, we're talking about the competition balls, and the court balls as well to try out. So there's actually a lot of kit here for Tecnifibre, and this is actually really interesting, so it could be something to look through in the future to try. Also got string machines as well, so they cover everything. So I was just actually going through the rackets, but they've gone through and done the whole lot, so thanks for that, Steve and Lewis, to send all this out. It's actually really interesting to see, because it'd be something I'm looking for in the future, to try and find a few of these products, because looking at the quality of the strings and the balls and the grips, it could be something we might be looking at the club to start sponsoring and handing out. But this is the main piece here that we needed. Got the rackets, so it should be 4 rackets. So we'll get one out. As we can see, this is the 305. This is the one that Wes is going to use. He's got another racket. I'll leave that later for him to unbox. But these are the main ones that I got as well. So I've been using, as you see, these are the 315s, the new frame. I haven't been out for too long, but I've been using the old DC model, and because they were discontinued, I've gone on to get the later ones, so the 315s in the XTC. You can see here we'll get one open. We've got Jeremy Chardy at the front as well, another great player uses Tecnifibre. And as we can see, this is the 315 model, so it's the XTC. And so I used to have the DC3 models, and before that I had the older ones as well, the Samurais. And I was looking for a 315. I went from 320 to 315, and I liked them, but I couldn't find a third one that had the same swing weight. So practically because they were older model, went and tried these. So Stephen Lewis were great enough to send me a demo down, so I thought I'd try them out. I did try Wes's lighter one, and I did like that as well, but 315 I needed a bit of the weight, and it just felt like more comfortable compared to the other rackets. So I went and got this one as well. Tried the demo, didn't know if I wanted to change from my older model, but just because they're discontinued, couldn't find them. I gave this a chance. I tried it for another week, and I thought actually it does play really well. That it's balanced compared to the other. It doesn't feel as plunky, and it gave me a lot of feel and extra racket head speed when I was getting to the pop on the serve and the ground strokes. I actually got some pop off the shots with that. So I went through, and now we've got 3 of these down. Got 2 in the bubbles. So as you can see, last racket, so great racket, all this stuff here. Thanks again, that's everything. Thanks again to Stephen Lewis for seeing these out. So have hopefully 3 good models here that will be ready, and can string those up and try them out with that Razor Code string. And we'll try out some of these balls. These are the performance balls we said, the X ones, and we'll try those out. That we can, and I'll pop one of those grips on as well. So I actually went for a smaller grip size this time, so it's a 4 3/8. I did use the halves, 4.5 for a few years, but now that I've tried the 3/8 when I got the demo, a good way to test when you have your racket is to test is that you should have your index finger fit snug when you put it into your forehand grip. That your index finger should fit snug in there. So you can see it's a good fit. So the other ones I had, 4.5, my grip would have been bigger, so the finger wouldn't have been as snug, and that actually. Sometimes I had to re-grip the racket. When I was hitting the shot, I'd hit through and then I'd grip it again because it probably wasn't the correct grip the whole time. It's just something I got used to. But when I tried the 4 3/8, for my style, I could find that I could go into Conti grip and have a bit more feel. We're having the smaller grip. I felt like I had the control, but that's obviously a personal preference. Most people go for a half, might sit them, but I tried this and put an over grip on, and it was actually great to have control over the racket head because I could flick it a little bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing for all the Tecnifibre gear. Very surprised with all the stuff we got through. Great posters. We'll chuck them up around the club, and we've got the balls to try with the kids as well. So great to see, got all these rackets through. So 315s, the XTC. Highly recommend trying Tecnifibre rackets if you have never had before, because it is a smaller brand, but they operate out of New South Wales. So give them a text or a call and try these rackets out, because you'd be surprised the quality and how well manufactured they are, compared to some of the more normal brands that we have in Australia, the major ones. But when you try these, you'd be surprised about the quality and how well they do play. So these are great rackets of Tecnifibre. So thanks for sending those out, Tecnifibre Australia. So this is our unboxing video, and that should cover it all, and I'll let you know how we go when we test them.